and afterwards the balls are bouncing. Now the players, they can use this to their advantage. And see this shot that we saw from Ronnie O'Sullivan? He was on the black, the reds were still tightly packed, and he needed to continue the break, he needed to split the reds open. If he puts topspin on the black ball now, the cue ball path will miss the reds. So what he does is deliberately bounce the cue ball. It widens the angle of the black and the white. The white ball then starts to bounce in the air. Once it stops bouncing, it will spin forwards, speed up, it hits the cushion, and then he goes into the reds. Let's watch that shot. He bounces it, speeds up, and he breaks the reds open. So you can use that to your advantage. Another way you can do that is also when you actually are trying to split open a pack of reds using topspin. You jump the ball in the air, it starts to go into the reds, and it's still got the topspin on, but you start to land on reds, you're pushing the reds out of the way. While it's in the air, the cue ball cannot have any influence on the cloth. But once the cue ball finds the cloth, it starts to grip on the cloth, and it starts to then use the spin that you've put on as well as the bouncing to start driving through the ball. And now you see it's gripping on the cloth, it's starting pushing with lots of topspin, it's pushing its way through the reds. You can open the pack of reds that way using a lot of topspin. Let's stop the action there. Going back to Ronnie O'Sullivan's shot, another angle, what he does, remember, he's bouncing the cue ball, widens the angle a bit. When the ball stops bouncing, then it spins forward. So here we go. When it stops bouncing, it starts to spin forward. Up in the air, 1, 2, bouncing. And now as it starts to grip, it's fast and goes through the ball. Once again, we'll see Ronnie O'Sullivan's shot, and this is how he plays the shot. Bouncing the ball. Here we go. Opening the reds up. So just be aware that the balls are bouncing, you've got spins on them, and hopefully you can control the balls by using different amounts of raising the butt, but fraction up in the air, bouncing the balls when you need to.